morning, Eagles, and welcome back to the Talon Weekly. I'm your host, Riley Robertson.
And I'm your co-host, Tessa Cheshire. Let's take a look at today's weather with David Hale.
Welcome back to Thunder and Hail. I'm your host, David Hale. Let's go check out the weather. This week we had some surprising overnight snowstorms that came in early Wednesday morning and left a light coat of snow over the entire metro area that didn't last too long because although we had some cooler temperatures, Thursday it warmed up to about 41 degrees. This week we can see the highs climbing back up into the low to mid 50s with lows all the way down in the high 20s and 30s. Mostly sunny throughout the entire week with some scattered clouds next Wednesday and Thursday. We shouldn't expect to see any more precipitation this upcoming week, but some wind and overcast conditions can be expected from time to time, especially towards the end of next week.
First up, we have Mr. Schroeder with some advice for students' well-being.
You should be healthy mentally and healthy physically. And an acknowledgement that if one of those things suffers, the whole suffers. If your body starts to suffer, your mind starts to suffer. If your mind starts to suffer, your body starts to suffer. And to do that, I think everyone should choose some sort of activity or pursuit or hobby that is like healthy for them that they can do for the rest of their life.
Next, we have senior Destiny Cole, who has just received a Fulbright scholarship to a culinary school across the country.
I was accepted into Johnson & Wales in North Carolina. At the presidential scholarship, it says high school, but it's since I'm dual enrolled, it was based off of CNM and high school academics.
Since her sophomore year, Destiny has been enrolled in CNM's dual credit culinary program and will graduate in May with an associate's degree in culinary arts.
CNM, you have a lot of differences with the classes you take in the program. It teaches you the financing and being in a management position, whereas our culinary program in El Dorado is learning the skills of cooking until you get up into those higher levels. I would recommend it. Any culinary classes.
Here's some information on El Dorado's literary magazine, Transcend.
Want to showcase your writing, photos, and art? Now is the perfect opportunity, Eagles. The El Dorado Literary and Fine Arts magazine is now accepting submissions. Ran by Mrs. Robinson, the literary magazine gives students a chance to share their creative writing, art pieces, and photos.
So the literary magazine is a chance for us to showcase El Dorado's talent when it comes to writing, photos, and art.
Art, photos, and writing pieces can be submitted through email.
So every year I have a Gmail account where you can send submissions, and this year it's Transcend 2021 eldo at gmail.com.
Mrs. Robinson said they started accepting submissions in November, and they are accepting submissions through February.
Have that many submissions right now because people usually wait till the last minute, and they can submit all the way into February.
To purchase a copy of the magazine is $10, but last year a digital copy was free to the public.
It just depends on if we actually get back to school, because if we get back, then it can actually become a printed version of which we sell for $10, but it's like a quality magazine.
PDF versions of last year's literary magazine can be requested through Mrs. Robinson at johns_m@aps.edu.
Attention seniors, the results for the class flower, song, and motto are in.
Hello seniors, the winners of your class song, flower, and motto is Flower is Orchid, song is I Live by One Republic, and class motto is Hardships often prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destiny. Thank you.
Finally, here's our fun fact of the day with Alana Gutierrez.
Did you know that there are so many different types of apples that if you had a different apple every single day, it'd take you 20 years to try them all? Have a great weekend, Eagles.
Thanks, Alana. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at EHS Talon Aguila.
Thanks for tuning in, Eagles, and we'll see you next week. Have a happy Friday.